you made it further than 99.99% of any athlete in terms of the level that you've achieved. And I imagine that as you were making your way through the ranks from junior high to high school and into college, that the dream of the NFL, the millions of dollars and the glorious lifestyle was a motivating factor. And then you have these injuries, and it's almost like each injury is a new shot to your dream. And then you just keep getting older, like the rest of us. And
Father Time.
There's a point where the NFL, the thing that maybe motivated you and got you out of bed and going to those tough practices at Ohio State and balancing school and football, which is an amazing workload. After football, what's left? What motivates you today at age 28 on the other side of that?
Making a difference. Taking everything that you just mentioned, my experiences that I went through firsthand and seeing secondhand experiences from my teammates and players that I play with, what we went through, the adversity, and then also how we overcame it, because everything wasn't, great. It was a blessing, and man, awesome times, but the behind the scenes, like the little video clip I showed you, injury after injury, like you had mentioned too, like how do you still have that motivation, or what does that do to you? Because for so many athletes and really just people, if you get fired from your job or you suffer a loss, this hard times in your life, how does that affect your identity, right? The whole athletic depression, I really didn't go to it in too much detail here today, but myself and my teammates go through that. Because you start to wonder, wow, I just blew out my knee. Will I come back the same? Will I literally be the same speed and the same athlete? Because if not, I won't even have a chance to get back on the field to live out those dreams. And when you have time on your hands and you have a mindset at that time where it's like, maybe screw it, I need to find an escape. It could be a phase, but the decisions a person makes during that phase can impact their whole life. Coach Trussell would always say, you got 3 seconds to make a decision. And what you do in those 3 seconds can affect the rest of your life. Because as soon as I went to Ohio State as a recruit, looking at the university, Coach Trussell said, hey, Donnie, hey, Mr. Evege, my dad and my mom and everyone here, I'm not really concerned about our guys always on the weekends. I'm concerned about our guys on Thursdays. Because when you get to college, Thursday night's that party night. Right? So what are you doing with your time? Because Ohio State and the coaches, we have you from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Just like at certain times, whether you're here or if you're somewhere else, your time is accounted for. But when you have certain hours that aren't accounted for and your mindset's maybe not where it should be, that's where temptations come into play. And if you're not on purpose with what you want to do, where you want to go, and how the lifestyle you want to live, you could fall. And that comes down to alcohol, to drugs, to just self-destructive behavior that's out of character, that's not really who you are. But if you're not careful, that out of character behavior can start to become a habit, and it can start to become who you are. You got to be careful, because one thing that my teammates and really myself, I went through it with the alcohol, not really drinking responsibly above the age of 21. I was over 21, but it's the fact that you never want to bottle up your emotions just to release them through a bottle. Right? If you can't talk out how you're feeling, and you can't have that support group, that support system, or have healthy outlets to express what you're going through, don't do it through alcohol. Don't do it through marijuana, just getting high just because I'm trying to, smoke this stress away, this drama away. I'm gonna take these pills, drugs, alcohol, sex as an escape, anything. Find a healthy way to release what you're going through. And I think we touched on some of those here today. And that can be through, honestly, writing. It can be through being a mentor to somebody else, asking for help. There's a lot of different ways that you can have a positive release.